Hello buddy, we're gonna tabs today, and what we have today is an epic battle of Iwo Jima in the tabs unit creator. So what we have here is we've got the Japanese defending the beaches versus the Americans invading them, trying to capture the island. So over here we've got the Americans with their BARs and their regular riflemen, but you also have from the Marine Corps, you've got these amazing looking things. These are called the Marines, okay? These are coming, they've got really heavy armor, they've got some really strong weapons, and they're gonna absolutely decimate the Japanese, who are in here with their machine guns and their Erisaka rifles. The Japanese also have a bit of a secret weapon here. They have this force of kamikaze soldiers who have these mines. These are called lunge mines. They will jump in and they will absolutely wreak havoc on the enemy. But the Japanese also have one more thing up their sleeve. Right here at the back, you've got some super sneaky snipers. Right, one is up there, a few are down here, and these guys are gonna be taking pot shots at the enemy, knocking out their important units. But you may be asking, what was the Battle of Iwo Jima? So the Battle of Iwo Jima was a battle in the Pacific on February 19th during 1945. And what happened was that the US Army landed on the beaches and eventually took over the islands of Iwo Jima from the Japanese. Now we're going to start this battle and see if the Americans can do the same as history and take over the island. Stick around to the end of the video to know if the Americans can make it through the amazing Japanese defenses. So let's just get started. So already you've got this huge bundle of fire, and man, these lunge mines got targeted so bad they were sent flying to the back. And already the start of the Japanese things, they have been starting to get wrecked. As you can see, this guy is dead and these guys are faltering, and the entire kamikaze unit, their lives were in vain as they all died from all the fire from these soldiers and their elite marines. Now at the back here, I hope that these guys at the back can hopefully put up a fight against these invading Americans who have officially completely wrecked their front lines. So let's get back into the battle. And already you can see that even the Americans are losing some. Wow, one of the Marines is already down. I did not expect that. But yeah, you're already taking some casualties. But the Japanese don't have as good of rifles. So the Americans, they have better rifles. They have stuff like these M30. You've even got the bars, and at the back you've got these Garands. But what the Japanese have are only some Type 94s and Erisaka rifles. These aren't as good as those Garands. So I think that the Americans will definitely be able to knock out the front lines. But I'm not sure about those snipers and machine guns. Those guys are quite strong. As you can see, already one of these is down. And this guy's taking quite a sneaky position behind the boxes so that he doesn't get shot. That's a smart guy right there. These guys at the back, they're being smart. They're taking cover from the boxes to make sure that the Americans don't shoot them. So that is an amazing idea by them. And as you can see, the Americans are taking very heavy casualties. As you can see, this entire area, this platoon has been knocked out. This area has been knocked out. But you've got this force to the left. You've got the left flanking force. This is the Marine Corps. They've got their submachine guns. You've got their Garands. They've got their snipers here. You've got an elite regiment of 3 snipers here with their amazing camouflage. And then you also have a few of those Marines that we talked about. And this will be the Marine regiment. This will be the regiment that will probably be causing the most damage. Now we're going to get back into the battle. And as you can see, the Japanese forces are all clumped up behind these defenses here. And they're getting absolutely, all of them are getting shot. As you can see, this guy went down and soon go the others. So as you can see, the Americans are managing to pull off an amazing victory against the Japanese. and only one or two soldiers. This guy has tried to take his own life by jumping into the water, and then you got only this one last soldier remaining. And you also have the snipers. Don't forget the snipers up there, like this guy. Where did that bullet go? Miss. The Japanese cannot afford to miss at this point. All their shots need to land, because if they ever want to take back this beach, which seems highly unlikely that they do, but seeming that the Americans are all miss. Oh no, there he goes. So the last sniper is down, and now it's down to, I think, just one unit. Yes, it's down to this just one unit at the back here. I'm going to try grabbing this guy and see if I can do anything. But the health is so low, and there we go. Blue victory defeated red team. The Americans have successfully captured Iwo Jima from the Japanese. But it's not over yet, because I'm going to actually give the Japanese some reinforcements. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab my World War II Japanese soldiers, and I'm going to give these Japanese soldiers a few reinforcements. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put in those Japanese Type 94s in, just a few of them. I'm also, as those kamikazes got wrecked, I'm going to put a few more kamikazes in the front. And finally, we're going to put in a few more rifles as chord. And as you can see, now they have 71 units to the 38. But as I said, the superiority of the American rifles and soldiers is definitely a big player in the Americans' favor. But now, due to the amount of units I've put down on the Japanese side, I think the Japanese, in a turn of history, will be able to defend the beaches. If these guys can get into some good positions, like this guy, he's getting into a machine gun position. Hopefully he can get a few kills onto the Americans, which will hopefully decimate their landing force and can leave the rest up to the bad guys to completely destroy them. But I think still the Japanese guys got quite close this time. They got a lot closer, but still these guys got really low health, so they get shot up and they die. But as I said, those Type 94s and those machine guns are going mad firing at this section. And as you can see, the amount of dead bodies, that guy just went flying away from his gun. And you can see there's a amount of dead bodies. The Marines are dying, the Bars are dying, the normal riflemen are dying. It's almost like it's a pick your own gun. You've got all kinds of guns littered on the beach from these dead soldiers. And now I think it's just down to the Marine regiment from the last battle to take out the beaches. And as you can see, the amount of Japanese soldiers here will make it basically impossible for the Americans to win this, in my personal opinion. So I think, in a change of history, those extra units, if the Japanese could have got a few more units at that stage. But then, considering this was 1945 and Japan was in very dire states, so that would be real trouble. If they could do that, if they could manage to put up a few more soldiers, I think Iwo Jima would have been a big difference. And I think the Americans would have actually needed to wait out 2 more years to finish off World War II. But as I said, history never changes. And it seems like even though the Japanese were doing so well, this Marine Corps regiment, with only a few soldiers, seems to have actually won it. What? Are you serious? These guys are all just piling up and dying. Now there are only 3 soldiers against the superiority of these guys. Man, that Marine Corps regiment with those Marines is absolutely breaking apart these guys. This is absolutely crazy. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and we're just gonna hand this over to the Americans. The Americans really have the superior rifles and soldiers, as I think the last few soldiers is just too. And as you can see, as we let the battle play out, I think it's the same thing. You got this one soldier here, and I'm again gonna try saving the Japanese army by taking control of this guy and start firing like mad. Get on your feet, soldier. Let's win this for the Japanese. Come on. Oh no, I'm getting shot. They're just too many soldiers, and already I am down, and that will basically end it for the Japanese. What do they have remain? Oh, it's that one guy who tried taking his life in the last battle. He tried going in for the water again. Water strategy, come on, water strategy. Water strategy OP. Water strategy OP, let's get out of here. Bang. One kill, one kill. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. You can't do it. When you've got a gang, the entire regiment, it's basically half of the United States Army raining down, you are definitely gonna die. As that guy just got pummeled by thousands of rifle shots. And there we're gonna end it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you never miss any of my uploads. Thanks for watching again, and bye.